Everyone, welcome to IJustWatched. I'm Joseph. We're about to discuss Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken. Spoiler warning just in case you haven't seen it, but one of the latest films dropped by Dreamworks. And before I even discuss the movie, I honestly haven't said anything about it, not to my knowledge or to my memory, but I do not like the new Dreamworks intro. I think it's bland and it's nothing unique about it like it had been before. Like before, I love the fact that you would come in and the little dude on the moon, it would consistently change depending on the movie, depending on the situation. And they do that a little bit at the end, but I just dislike the fly through of their greatest hits. We know this. We was there. We love those movies. You do not need to remind us that you made those movies. That being said, Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken. This movie is okay. If it's your thing, if you can relate to it, you'll love it. I mean, it's the story of a teenage girl who's coming into her own, and instead of regular puberty, she finds out she's a princess who turns into a giant kraken from the depths of the ocean. That's not the part that didn't make it relatable. And I did relate to bits of it, the shine. No, not really the shyness. I'm a loud ass. But I can understand the perspective that they were going for, and that's not the issue. The animation was okay. It felt clayey and cheap. Like, not cheap, but it just felt maybe safe. I don't know the word or term I'm going for. It just didn't hit for me. It just didn't feel good. There's little bits that I liked. I don't think it's a necessarily bad movie, so let me be frank about that. It's enjoyable. Like I said, for some people, I can definitely see this movie hitting a hell of a lot better than it did for me. And the story was nothing crazy new. It was nothing that super enticed me. Her training, which was the part I was excited for, we kind of just skipped over. She was just super naive, and that usually bothers me with characters. I don't care where this character's from, who this character is, but when they're naive beyond common sense, eventually it starts to bother me. Like Beast. Was it Beast? The movie with Idris Elba where he punches a lion. His eldest daughter is naive as fuck, and that bothered me. Things were similar here. Super naive. Bothered me. So that really took me out of it. That was my biggest issue. Like I said, it's not necessarily a bad movie, but it wasn't that good either. It felt like they pushed it out because they wanted to have something out so they can be like, we made a movie this year kind of thing. Even though Trolls is also theirs, right? If I remember correctly. And that came out, which is way better. It didn't feel as thought out, as methodical, as planned as they usually do it. It felt kind of thrown together and released. Kind of forgettable. So rewatchable, not for me. Glad I didn't see it in the theater. I didn't really have expectations, but a letdown when it comes to Dreamworks because I know they can do better. But I want to hear your thoughts, comments, questions, concerns. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down below. I love hearing from y'all. But until next time, stay safe, be well, y con mucho amor. Adios.